Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So earlier today there was a tweet from one of Nintendo's Twitter accounts and they had some pretty good news. The Switch successor, or the Switch 2, is going to be backwards compatible with the Switch, which is pretty exciting. Um, it's it's just really nice because one, the Switch was not backwards compatible with the Wii U, and Nintendo has had a history of having their consoles not be backwards compatible. For example, the Nintendo 64 was not backwards compatible with the Super Nintendo. The GameCube was not backwards compatible with uh, the Nintendo 64. Then, early versions of the Wii were backwards compatible with the GameCube. Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii. So there is a case where Nintendo has had backwards compatibility with their systems and haven't had backwards compatibility. The handhelds as well. The DS couldn't really do any GBA stuff, for example, although the DS could play GBA. The DSi couldn't. Um, but things like that. This is just a really good move on Nintendo's part, and it was something that a lot of people were speculating on, but the Switch has a huge library, and it just makes sense to go through with this. I mean, a good example would be my collection. I play a lot of long games on the Switch, and um, I mean, having the Switch 2 or whatever it's going to be called be backwards compatible just gives me more of incentive to play through those games. Because, once I get the next console, whenever that does come out, I'm going to be more likely to play that than the Switch. So, yeah. It'll give me a chance to finish Tales of Vesperia. Is it Definitive Edition for Tales of Vesperia? Or Tales of... I think it's called Definitive Edition for the subtitle for Vesperia. Or Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, that sounds about right. But also, one thing I'm hoping for is that the Switch 2 will actually play these games like either at a higher resolution or just have them run better, because a lot of Switch games that I play have frame rate issues or other issues with them. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as much as I love those games, that's a good example. They don't perform that well on the Switch, and if they were to perform better on the next console, that would just be nice. And yeah, it's also going to be a way to play through all the Xenoblade Chronicles games that are currently out, because they're all going to be available by the time the Switch successor comes out. X Definitive Edition comes out in March. So yeah, if I wanted to play those games and they perform better on the Switch successor, of course I'll do that, because, gosh, I love Xenoblade Chronicles. But, yeah. It's just something I'm really looking forward to. There have been some leaks as to what this next console is going to be like, and if it's very similar to the Switch, where they try to make both a home and portable console, I'd like that, because I'd bring the Switch 2 with me outside to places. But yeah, backwards compatibility is just nice. I don't know how they're going to handle transferring save data from the Switch to the Switch 2. There's probably just going to be some method that is going to be made available just to make things easy to do that. But yeah. What's another game I'm looking forward to playing on the Switch 2 from my Switch library? Bomberman comes to mind, because I do have a Bomberman game on the Switch that I have not finished whatsoever. But, yeah. Backwards compatibility is just a great thing in general, and going forward, I hope Nintendo continues to do that with their future consoles, make them backwards compatible with like the Switch and the Switch 2. But yeah, I don't know when they plan to reveal more about the Switch 2, but I am looking forward to it. It was something I was talking with Rob about last time I visited him, but like both of us are getting a little bit antsy, just like waiting for a new Nintendo console, because at this point it has been 7 years since the Switch came out, which is wild to think about. Anyways, I'm just gonna end off here. So, yeah, talk about the Switch. Talk about games that you are gonna play on the Switch Successor, that are on the Switch that you would like to finish or whatever. But yeah, or you could talk about the Switch Successor and what you're hoping for out of it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time for another vlog. Later.